Good morning, everybody. It's another beautiful day here in Beverly Hills.
Boy, we stole a helicopter! I didn't realize that you couldn't really fly a helicopter. Otherwise, I would have came up with a different idea. I told you it was a bad idea.
Hi, Joseph. I'm Nadia Romanos from 5FM in South Africa, and it's such an honor to talk to you.
Great to talk to you, too.
I believe that your brother taught you the legendary Axel F theme song, which is so, so cool. Can you please tell us a bit more about the memories that you associate with the original film and how much it means to you to join the franchise?
Yeah, absolutely. When these movies came out, I was young, and my brother, 6.5 years older than me. And, you know, do you have any older siblings?
I do. I have an older sister.
So there you go. You probably know what I'm talking about then. The stuff that your older sibling likes takes on a certain mystique, you know. It's a little bit forbidden, and it's a little bit over your head even maybe, but you just love it. You want to understand it as well as your older brother does. And for me, that was Eddie Murphy. When I was young, my brother was super into Eddie Murphy on the comedy show Saturday Night Live, as well as his stand-up comedy, and in his movies like Beverly Hills Cop. So when I got the chance to, you know, play the new sidekick in the new Beverly Hills Cop movie alongside Eddie Murphy, I was very, very happy at the opportunity.
You know, this is very embarrassing.
You know, part of me rather get locked up than get put in this little Fisher-Price-looking squad car.
Y'all are the Lego cops.
When you were approached to join the franchise, how did you feel?
I was thrilled. I thought it was going to be a lot of fun. I'd never worked with Eddie. I was dying to work with him. I love the franchise. You know, I'm a sort of a product of the 80s in my own way.
You mentioned coming out in the 80s as well. Is there a specific memory that you can associate with the original 1984 Beverly Hills Cop film?
Well, only that because it was the same year that Footloose came out, you know, I was just in Beverly Hills more than I would have been, you know. The scene in Beverly Hills Cop, you know, where Axel comes back, I mean, from the first one, it's kind of repeated in this one as well, and is driving around like through Beverly Hills, Rodeo Drive. I remember having that exact same experience, just going, wow, okay, wow.
Y'all safe? Everybody safe?
There's no seatbelt in the middle.
And Judge, you've said before that this film, the film franchise, is huge, and you even noticed that once you were in Africa on a safari and a tracker had asked you questions about the film, and it blew your mind that it was across the world.
Yeah.
Do you remember that story? Do you remember where you were?
Linda Losey. We were at Linda Losey to see the leopards. And he told me that he came from a village that they all shared one TV, and they would sit around and watch Beverly Hills Cop, and it was just amazing to me.
John, it's been over 40 years since the first film. So much has happened. There's more technology. We use cell phones now. We didn't back then.
The technology stuff was good. I mean, the music in it now, they took all that old music and put new arrangements to it, and it's fantastic.
I had a problem with how many cameras there were. I did. They're shooting every angle at the same time, and that for me, it made me a little anxious. But that's me, you know. He's so laid back. I'm more high-strung. So.
Yeah.
You're in a snowplow?
Yeah, we in a damn snowplow. What's the problem? A lot of blind spots in the snowplow.
And you hung out with Eddie Murphy a lot behind the scenes, I believe, while you were shooting. What was your favorite thing to bond over?
We would always just talk about mostly music and movies and shows and sometimes sports and stuff, but music was how it started. We would just listen to music together and be like, oh, that one or this version, did you hear this person's cover of that? He's kind of a music nerd like I am, and so we would just listen to music together.
And your character does some pretty crazy stunts. I mean, there's jumping, there's flying, there's driving, all sorts of things. How much did you actually get to do yourself? Because I believe there was no CGI used in the film.
It's true. Most of the time when you see big action movies nowadays, you're watching CGI, which stands for computer generated, I don't know what, imagery, something like that. You're watching basically really sophisticated and expensive cartoons is what you're watching. But not in this movie. In Beverly Hills Cop, they used very little of that. And so, for example, I'm in this crazy helicopter scene. It wasn't me flying the helicopter, but there was a stunt helicopter pilot who was doing all these crazy things with the helicopter that looked dangerous as hell. And he was really doing them. It's a sort of a different flavor, and I think part of the charm of this movie, that it's real.
God, I missed you, Axel.